A bank or a free zone just asked for your Certificate of Incorporation. Most founders hand it over, believing it lets them trade. It does not. That specific gap stalls more setups than almost anything else. You will learn exactly how to use this document correctly. A Certificate of Incorporation confirms your company exists as a legal entity. The authority issues it once at the moment of formation. Think of it as your company's birth certificate. This is produced for Best Solution, Dubai's leading company formation specialist since 2003. The certificate records your company name, registration number, and incorporation date. It establishes the business as separate from its shareholders. That separation protects your personal assets during debt or litigation. Conflating the legal birth of a company with the permission to operate leads to immediate friction during bank account opening and visa sponsorship. This diagram illustrates the 4 primary requirements dependent on proof of legal existence. You need it to open a corporate bank account and sponsor visas. You also need it to sign leases and register for corporate tax. The Department of Economy and Tourism issues the certificate for mainland companies. In Dubai, this body was formerly the Department of Economic Development. You will still see both names used. Each individual free zone authority issues its own certificate. Authorities like the Dubai Multi-Commodity Center or International Free Zone Authority differ slightly in document format. That difference never affects the legal validity. Registrars such as Ras Al Khaimah International Corporate Center issue certificates for offshore entities. This usually runs through a registered agent. Many zones accept direct applications. However, complex structures with corporate or multiple shareholders move faster through an authorized partner. While the issuing authority changes based on your location, the core legal validity established by the document remains constant across the country. Every certificate carries your full legal company name, registration number, and incorporation date. It also shows your legal form, registered address, and the authority stamp. Layouts vary, but these fields stay constant. Check every field the day you receive the document. A spelling difference between your certificate and your memorandum of association creates problems that typically surface at a bank. Across over 4,500 corporate accounts we have opened, the certificate alone almost never caused a rejection. Banks treat it as one input in a wider review driven by strict anti-money laundering rules. Compliance teams confirm the company exists and the registration number matches records. They check that ultimate beneficial owners align across every document and confirm that your activity and geography make sense together. Banks lean hardest on the memorandum of association. It names who manages the account and who signs. Your certificate, trade license, and business plan must all describe the same business. Alignment is the key to success. Fast bank approvals are won when every document tells exactly the same story about your entity. Ask where 80% of your year 1 revenue will come from. If it comes from inside the country, you require a mainland license. If it comes from outside the country, a free zone is often the right choice. Every authority licenses from an approved activity list. The wrong classification causes delays and bank friction later. You must get this right the first time. To reach issuance, you must reserve a trade name and secure initial approval. You then notarize your documents, secure premises, and clear any regulated approvals before paying the final fees. Standard structures take 1 to 3 working days in most free zones. Mainland runs from a few days to 2 weeks with external approvals. These timelines only start once your documents are complete. In the first quarter of 2025, Dubai issued nearly 19,000 new licenses. That was roughly 69% of the entire country total. Every one of those companies received a certificate. The speed of your setup depends on the completeness of your initial documentation. Errors at the start create compounding delays at the end. There is no standalone fee for the certificate itself. Your company formation package already includes it. This chart shows the actual costs involved. An entry free zone package starts around 6,500 dirhams. A setup with one visa runs from 13 to 22,000 dirhams. Mainland companies start near 18,000 dirhams. Authority quotes often look cheaper because they exclude visa costs, medical tests, the Emirates ID, and the establishment card. The authority number is real, just not complete. The certificate is permanently valid and never expires. What renews every year is your trade license. A lapsed license puts the company out of compliance, even when the certificate stands. You cannot use a foreign certificate as a substitute here. Operating in the country requires incorporating a United Arab Emirates entity. Your home certificate is used only as a tested support for a branch. Free zone portals work for simple single shareholder setups. However, they will not select the right activity for you or pre-verify your documents for banking compliance. The certificate answers whether your company legally exists. The trade license answers what your company may actually do. You need both to operate. Consider a Chinese trading client who came to us after being completely stalled for 3 weeks at another consultancy. They had picked a free zone that did not match his activity and never verified his shareholder documents. This mismatch stopped the process entirely. Best Solution took over the case. We have formed over 5,000 companies across the United Arab Emirates. We ran a compliance review, corrected the classification, and resubmitted the file. His certificate issued within 48 hours. This specific case illustrates that the delay originated in document preparation, not with the authority itself. Remember these 3 non-negotiable rules. First, treat the certificate as proof of existence, never as permission to trade. You still need a trade license and a bank file that passes compliance. Second, check every field the day your certificate arrives. One spelling mismatch with your memorandum of association can stall your bank account for weeks. Third, make your certificate, license, business plan, and activity tell one story. That alignment is what wins fast bank approvals. This information is provided by Best Solution. We operate from Business Bay in Dubai with a team of more than 50 specialists. We are offering a completely free consultation to help you map your activity, jurisdiction, and license. You can visit our Business Bay office in Dubai for a face-to-face session. Visit bestsolution.ae to begin. Do not let the wrong decision cost you more time and money later.